Now, tomorrow is D-Day for candidates looking to run for office in this year's harmonized elections as nomination courts sit across the country. Tomorrow, now Chief Elections Officer Utoile Silaigwana says it's all systems go.
We want to advise that the nomination courts, as per the proclamation, will commence at 1000 hours and close at 1600 hours tomorrow, 21 June 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, this is in terms of the electoral law, section 46, subsection 7 of the Electoral Act. And that states that no nomination paper shall be received by any nomination officer after 4 o'clock, afternoon of the nomination day. But we want also to...
We may take our seats.
Those who are submitting the papers, if they are already in the nomination court by 4 o'clock, the process will accept them and process their papers to the finish.
Last night, a Labour economist and African Democrats Party leader Linda Masarira filed a court application challenging the nomination fees. Masarira feels there could be separate fees gazetted specifically for women.
We are actually limited on the number of candidates that we can file for if the rates are not decreased, because we've got about 30 MP candidates that we need to file for.
Now let's briefly look at this year's election timeline. Following the proclamation of the elections date on the 31st of May by President Emmerson Mnangagwa, a series of activities are now lined up with the nomination court sitting tomorrow. And this will be followed by the election of the Council of Chiefs on the 3rd of August, and the President and Deputy of the Chiefs Council will then be elected on the 10th before polling on the 20th. In the next story, we take a look at how Zimbabweans have been left shocked at the latest increase in mobile data tariffs by a leading mobile telecommunications service provider.
Today, Zimbabweans woke up to a shocking height in internet data prices. One of the country's leading telecommunications service provider, Equinet, hiked tariffs by an astounding 300%. Some of the service providers are expected to follow suit. Learners, most of whom rely on the internet for research, were stung by the increases.
I don't know what to say because pocket money attention all the time. I often tweet or something with it, but I have no choice but to buy bundles all the time. So I think you have to do something about it.
For many, Mobi Internet had become the most affordable means to connect with family members, especially those in the diaspora. The recent increases may now force them to minimize interaction.
And so forth. But homwe manje makwirira akuita zvinhu nemanakira azvichabalansi hatichazvikwanisa panika isuwe old age tatoshaya kuti nyika iri kuenda kupi.
The Zimbabwe national senior men's cricket team continued with fine run in the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup qualifiers with a 6-wicket victory over the Netherlands this afternoon. Now, the Chevrons chased down the 316-run target set by the Netherlands, with Skanda Raza setting records with both the ball and the bat. And the win followed up on Zimbabwe's 8-wicket win over Nepal at the weekend. As ZTN primary reporter Tafazo Chawangana was at the HRS Sports Club.
Zimbabwe's senior players continue to come to the party here at HRS Sports Club, where the Chevrons made it 2 wins in 2 at the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup qualifier 2023. If you look back in the match against Nepal, it was Craig Irvine and Sean Williams who both got centuries. Today, the day belonged to Sikanda Raza, who broke Sean Williams' own record as the fastest Zimbabwean to score a century